Success is not built overnight. It's something that requires process, commitment, and a truly shift in your mentality and mindset. Now, into today's video, I want specifically to give you some 5 things that have helped me to transform the individual I am today. And that will help you as well to shift your perspective into anything that you are in. The first number one thing is, if you want to really focus on and get the results, is you have to be intentional with your morning processes, routines, whatever it might be, because your morning sets the tone for your day. So if you just wake up and then you don't have that particular energy in the morning, then it's likely that it will affect your afternoon, then your afternoon will affect your evenings. So when you are doing the things during the evening, is what affects in the morning, and by the end of this you hear me speaking it about that. The second number 2 things that I want to really focus and give you the key details into it is about setting goals. Now, when we speak about setting goals, more often than not, it's a general term that most people do understand, right? However, they are not so clear on how they should set the goals. Now, the way I have learned from my mentor and how I came across is this. When you want to have specific goals that really move the needle, you have to plan it this way. Plan your goals on a yearly basis, then break them down into your quarterly basis, then those quarterly basis break them down into your monthly basis, then your monthly basis break them down onto your weekly basis, and then your weekly basis break them down into your daily goals. So that's how you come up with a solid plan. So what this does for you is that your daily goals will compound to make your weekly goals. Your weekly goals will compound to make your monthly goals. Your monthly goals will compound to make your quarterly goals. Then your quarterly goals will compound to make your yearly goals. And over the years, you find yourself moving towards the right vision and mission that you have as an individual. Then the third thing is about visual and feeding your mind. What do I mean by this visual and feeding your mind? You have to visually see yourself in a positive state. And that happens if you feed your mind with positive things, like listening to the right podcast, listening to the flow music, listening to books, reading, watching contents that uplift your soul, reading Bible scriptures, and all those things that affect your mind in a positive way. The thing is, we are feeding our stomachs, but why not feeding our mind? That's why you are not progressing, and that is something that you should shift. And if you can truly shift that, it will bring a different perspective into your life. Keep that in mind. The number 4 thing that I would say is that you should be moving your body. You've heard me more often than not speaking about my evening routines, right? And one of it includes the evening walk. Why? Because more often than not, I'm in the office. So more often than not, I have time to use more of my mind and not pushing the body. Now, when you just start move, energetically you start feeling differently as an individual, and something just happens in your mind and you start gaining the clarity. And I normally love walking in nature. The reason that I love walking in nature is because when I have some questions that have settled into my mind, and then when I move to nature, the answers normally come just naturally, and that is the flow that I want you all also to experience it to yourself. And the last thing that I would say is always doing the reflection in your evening. Now, reason being is like what I stated earlier on. When you do your evening forecasting, especially when you are a trader, you are preparing yourself for the market for the day ahead, right? The same goes in life, right? When you do your reflection work during your evening, it prepares you more enough for the day ahead. The things that you do, you have done for the day, things you should do better, and the things that you need to improve so that you have that energy and you have that clarity. And by the way, do let me know in the comment section below what's the number 1 thing, or from the list that I've mentioned, what was your major takeaway, and what particular habits are you going to use so that you can progress. And by the way, if you are also using the same habits, do let me know, and God bless you. Until next time, bye bye for now.